welcome to my channel. It's just Shani. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because you didn't last time. So, what you doing? I just love the Boo Dane's house, and you know, there's some signs I don't do. And don't get me wrong, I love her and everything. We've been talking on and off since like high school, like maybe junior year in high school, and I'm old now, so she's been in my life for a minute now, in and out of my life for a minute. And it's like, sometimes I love spending time with her. Like, we'll have a great ass time, and it's just great. There's great energy. We're good. But a lot of those times we spend time together, it's just a different vibe sometimes. And you know, our generation goes through depression, and she's going through depression, and I have no comment on it because when I went through depression, it was really hard for me to get out of my depression. Like, I was the same way. I was just like, nope, there's no freaking way that, you know, life can be better. There's no way I can be happy, this and that, until my ex-girlfriend snapped me out of that. She was just like, no, I don't like this, I don't like being around you, I'm going to leave. And I understood that because it's like depression. Don't nobody want to be around somebody who's always depressed. And that's how I feel with her sometimes. I just be like, because she's always going to be like, woe is me, and life sucks. And it's like, yeah, life does suck. Like, it's our job to make life worth living, like to find reasons to live. Like, that's my outlook on life right now. And I'm still going through depression, so I try not to be around any bad energy, any negative energy, anybody who's depressed or going through it. Like, I don't mean no harm. Like, I'm usually that person who is going to be there for you no matter what. Like, I have a degree in psychology, so of course, like, that's the bee's knees to me. But I've noticed that I'm a Virgo, so I go off for energy. If your energy is low, my energy, it's gonna affect my energy. Like, that's just how it is, sadly. So I try, it's a little things can send me off. Like, I can lose, like the other day I lost my contacts and had a whole fucking panic attack, like upset, screaming, freaking out. But that's just depressing. I was just like, yo, it's the end of the world, I'm about to kill myself. Like, literally little things tick me off, send me off. So I try to stay positive because no one likes that. My mom was terrified. Right now, I'm being selfish, and I said I was going to be selfish for the whole year of 2021, so I'm not going to stop the month before my birthday. Nah, like, it's going to get worse. Like, I'm only thinking about me right now. Yeah, she wasn't happy, and of course, I love spending time with her. Don't get me wrong, even when she's not having a good day, I still like to be in her presence because I like her. But it's a lot sometimes, and I understand because I was a lot when I was depressed. And you know, when you're with somebody, you just want to have fun. I just left her house, and she was not happy because it's in the morning, and she's just like, you're leaving right now? And I'm just like, I got other things to do. Like, really, like the weekends, like I work all week, and the weekends are really meant for me. Like, I want to get stuff done, and I just, you know, like, you just like sleeping in your own bed. Like, I feel like that. I love cuddling with her, I love holding her, but I like sleeping in my own bed too. I feel like because I'm not on that relationship thing, and I'm not like, oh, I'm trying to have a girlfriend and she's not my girlfriend, I'm just like, okay, like, yeah, like, if we're gonna hang out and you be depressed, I don't really want to hang out, you know. But if I was in a relationship, if I was her girlfriend, like, that would be nothing. Like, I'll be wanting to deal with that, you know, like, be there with her, do whatever I can to make her happy. Like, the other day she was sick, I went ahead and got her a goodie bag, and she was upset because I dropped off her goodie bag and didn't see her. Like, I was just like, oh, drop off peace, because she was sick. Like, I don't do sick. Like, I can't afford to get the people around me sick. Like, that's not okay. I don't want to be sick. I hate being sick. When she said she had a strep throat, I was just like, oh, no. I haven't had that since I was a child. Since I was in, like, middle school, high school. Like, no, don't want to do that. That was like the worst. The flu and strep throat are like the worst. And of course, I understood why she was mad, because she wanted to see me. I wanted to see her too, but I just did not want to chance it. We made it a big deal, but it wasn't a big deal. Like, I was like, well, you were sick. Like, that's all it was. You were sick. I had things to do. It was a weekday. So when I get off of work, I work out. Working out takes about an hour or two. So I work out, and about the time I'm done working out, take a shower, eat, it's time to go to bed to go to work, because I go to work early in the morning. So like my weekdays, I'm not about to see you. Like, sorry. Like, I can't. So I was just like, yo, I'm not gonna see you because you're sick. And I was just like, I'll see you on Saturday if you're not sick. And she's just like, nah, like, you don't have to see me, like, this is that. And I'm just like, bruh, don't make this a big deal. You're sick. It's okay. I would understand if I was sick and you didn't want to see me. And it wasn't like I didn't want to see her. I just didn't want to get sick. Like, being sick is awful, especially when it's this close to my birthday and I'm trying to make money moves, continue to make money moves. So after my birthday, you know, I can do the other money moves I'm trying to do, like all the things I'm trying to do, have money in place still, because I'm not a type of person who'd be like, oh, I got money, so I'm gonna stop hustling for a while. Nah, fuck that shit. I want more money. Like, I want more money. So the fact that it was just like the night that when she was feeling sick, I was already at the house. Like, I was just like in the bed. I was just like, I'm not coming to see you. Like, I know you're sick. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm in bed. Like, cause like for real, my thoughts behind it was just like, I'm not on no girlfriend shit. I'm not gonna do the extra shit I do for people before I have that title. Like, I'm the type of person who, if I'm caring about you, if I care about you, I'm gonna do the things that I would expect for you to do for me. Basically, the way I treat people, I try to literally follow the golden rule, treat people the way I want to be treated. So if I was sick, I would want somebody to, you know, offer to give me some medicine or something, offer something like, do you need anything? Like, when somebody's sick in my life, I'd be like, do you need anything? So instead of doing that, the next day, I just got her a goodie bag. Like, I was just like, let me get you some soup. You say you ain't got no peroxide, because, you know, when you have a sore throat, you're supposed to gargle with peroxide. It helps it out. Like, I got her some things that I would expect she would need, halls and stuff and all that stuff. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. Knowing that probably wouldn't have been done for me. Like, it's okay. Like, I literally was just like, you know what? Let me, like, be myself for a second, because I do care about her, and let me do that. But I know that would have probably never been returned to me, because especially the week before when I was in her town and she didn't even want to come to the ice cream shop to see me because I didn't tell her that I was coming. I guess she thought I was with somebody else or whatever. But my thing was, I was with my sisters. My thing was, I didn't know, because she works a lot, and I thought she was at work. No one let me know that she wasn't at work. She didn't let me know that she wasn't at work. If that was the case, like, come on now. Like, hanging out with her or hanging out with my sisters, like, don't get me wrong, I love hanging out with my sisters, but there's a possibility that I'm gonna get smashed if I hang out with her. So of course I'm gonna choose her. Like, what? I get my kitty. Like, come on now, of course. So these dumb motherfreakers can't drive. Why would you get over in front of me? I can't stand when people can't drive. But anyway, that was my thing. And I was upset about it. I was really bummed about that, because I was just like, yo, you can't come see me. And if you came and see me, I would have definitely went home with you. So I don't understand. But whatever. I was just, you know, like, upset about that, because I was just like, no, you could have just came and saw me. Especially when we were supposed to hang out the next day. It was just like, yeah, you could have just came and saw me. And we could have just hung out the next day. You would have took me home, and we would hung out, because we hung out anyway. The next day we hung out. I was just like, you know what, I'm over this. But the next day she came correct. She was real sweet and nice. She was lovey-dovey. She was all, I love when she's like that, when she just cannot get enough of me. Like, she can't stop touching me. I love that shit, because she just turns me on naturally. So these people can't drive, and it's irritating me. So that was the thing, and that was my thing. Like, this week when she was sick, and so we get together. I see her yesterday, and we go to La Cocina's, a Mexican restaurant that I love so fucking much. And they weren't the best. Like, they were good, but there's some things they were slipping on. Like, I got a small margarita, and that thing was like chow size, and I was just like, what is going on? Like, this is not what I come here a lot. Like, this is not what I usually get, but I just let it go, because I was just like, yeah, I want alcohol, I'll just get another one. It's nothing, like, whatever. But with her, it was just like, she did not like it. They gave her food, and it was just weird. They just put sour cream on one side and then guac on the other side. It was just weird, and she did not like that either. She was just really upset about that. Like, oh, she's not gonna get a tip. And I'm just like, that's not her fault. That's the cook fault. Like, she's been here and been attentive and everything. So she was upset about that. And anybody who's ever been to La Cocina, they're really slow when it comes to paying. When they try to, when it's time to cut the check, they are just become missing. Like, they do not bring the check. Like, you be done, you ask for it to go box. So usually when you ask for it to go box, you're ready to go. To them, it's just like, oh, you're gonna sit for another few minutes, an hour or so. So they didn't give us the check, and finally she gave us the check, and we immediately, when she gave us the check, we gave her the card, and it was like, here, you can take it. But she never took it. We sat another 10 minutes just waiting for her to take it, and she was upset about that. She was very impatient, which I understand, because I am an impatient person. Like, I'm so impatient. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be on my time. So I understood that, and she was upset about that. But the way she behaved was just like, okay. That's usually how I be. Like, I have a temper tantrum. I do have temper tantrums. But most of the time, since I'm an adult, they happen in my head or in my car. Basically, we just went up there and did that. And you know, she's like, well, I gotta go to my sister's house. Which I'm like, okay, cool. Get to her sister's house, and everybody's sick. That would have been nice to know that everybody's sick. If I didn't want to see you because you're sick, what makes you think that I want to go to a house with people who are sick? Why would you do that? And of course, the little girl's sick, and you know how kids are. They want attention. They want to be in your face. They want to talk. Like, the whole time the kid was talking to me, which is great. Like, I love when kids have personality and everything. But when you're sick, like, I don't want to be anywhere. So, and I was just like, yo, that's really disrespectful to my body. Like, you're not trying to take care of my body, and that's a pet peeve. I was just like, I'm over it. Like, I literally just had a conversation with somebody. I was talking to a bisexual girl, which I do not do. Like, they don't care. They do not care. They be like, oh, one day I'm gonna sleep with this guy, and the next day I'm gonna sleep with you. And that's literally what happened with her. She was just like gone away for the weekend and slept with this guy, and wasn't gonna tell me that she slept with a guy. Like, I don't want to touch you if a guy has been inside you. Like, I literally put my face down there. What makes you think that I want to put my face down there and there's penis residue still there from the day before? Like, no, I'm not that type of bitch. Like, I'm not that type of girl. I'm not going to do that. That's nasty. That's why I don't mess with bisexual girls, because they do not respect your body. Like, just because you want a nut doesn't mean you can just disregard how I feel and, like, about that. Bisexual girls are really, they're just really selfish sometimes. And it's just like, bro, like, I understand you want a nut, but you got to communicate with me. You cannot deal with me and not communicate with me. Like, I'm a type of person who likes communication. So if you don't tell me what's going on, I just think that was just disrespectful as heck. So that's why I told the girl, I was just like, I can't mess with you because I don't trust you. I don't trust that you're only freaking me. Like, I don't care if you freak girls. Other girls, so be it. As long as everybody's safe, I don't care. But if nobody's getting tested, you cannot sleep with me. No, you're not setting me up. Ain't no kitty worth being set up for the rest of your life. I don't care. And that's why I don't deal with a lot of bisexual women, because I don't have to deal with that with lesbians. Lesbians, they have their test results on their phone. Like, they are on it. Like, true lesbians, those OG lesbians that I fuck with, that I associated with. I know there's a lot of bisexual, especially new bisexuals, bi-curious women out there. I don't care. If you get offended, I really don't. And I ain't got time for that. Like, nah, forget that. So I had to cut her off because I felt like there's a potential to disrespect my body. She did not respect my body. You respecting my body is being safe. Having sex with safe partners. Like, don't put my body in danger. Like, that's not okay. Like, at all. So I had to drop somebody because of that. Now, my boo over here bring me around people who are sick. Like, that's not it for me. That's not it at all. Like, why? So I was upset about that because we wasn't there for like a second, like, hey, like, pop in, pop out. The fact that she put me in that predicament, like, surrounded me with that when I was literally just like, I wasn't trying to see you because you were sick, just offended me. I was just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with you. Like, I didn't even sleep with her because I was just offended. I was just like, are you serious? Like, I'm not trying to see you. I'm not. If this is the case, like, you can't just respect me enough to respect my wishes. Like, I already told you that I don't want to be around you because you're sick, and then it just irritated me. So I was just not on it. I just wasn't about it. And literally, like, I don't know, it's just people I deal with, they don't listen to me, and that's my biggest pet peeve. If you don't listen to me, why are we even talking? Like, why am I talking to you? Because you're not going to listen. Like, what's the point? Like, that's silly. You like me because of my personality or whatever, how I look, my body, and all this other stuff, but no, you don't want to listen to me talk. That's not going to work for me. All the people I seem to, they try to deal with me or whatever, they just do not. Like, I'm going to tell you person, I'm going to put everything on the table. Like, literally, all my baggage, what I'm not going to deal with, what I'm going to deal with, what I want, what I expect. It's going to be put on the table up front. So you can have the choice to walk away or accept it. Like, you ain't going to waste my time. I'm going to give you the option to walk away before you waste my time. Like, no. Give you the benefit of the doubt that you're not going to waste my time. But the moment you do something I do not like, the moment that red flag come up, I'm done with you. And you can't get mad. Like, you can't. So when I told girl that I'm going to leave her alone because I don't trust her with my body, she was just offended. Like, oh, well, we could just be friends. We can do that. And I'm just like, yeah. But the fact that, and then she was just like, because I don't think you're ever going to be at ease and this and that. And I'm just like, no. Don't blame this on me because I let you know. I was like, cool, leaving it alone. Like, oh yeah, we can be friends. Because in my head, I'm just like, like, if I'm not freaking you, if I'm not getting that from you, like, that's all you can offer me. So, like, it's just like, okay, like, we're talking now. Well, we're not even talking because we don't have good conversation. You can't hold a conversation. I'll just be like, I'm over it. You talking about your exes, the boys, ex-boys in your life and all this other stuff. I don't care about that. I really don't. I hate when I get to talking to somebody and they talk about their ex relationships. Like, that's all they talk about every time. Their ex or whatever. Like, no. You're still stuck on that. I ain't got time for that. I don't want to hear about how someone did you dirty. Like, I get it. Like, bitches are dirty. They do other bitches dirty. Like, niggas are dirty. Niggas are definitely dirty. They'll do you fucking dirty. Got it. People are bad people. People sometimes aren't the greatest. I get it. Don't want to hear about it all the time. So, of course, I was cool with just being friends because it was just like, okay, well, my being friends with you is not talking to you because you don't have good conversation. Like point blank, period. Like, whatever. Like, if I tell you that I don't like talking on the phone, and these are the reasons why, not good communication, and you still call me to sit on the phone in silence with me, of course I'm going to not want to talk to you. Every time we talk on the phone and it gets silent, I'm going to be like, all right, I'm off. Because don't know what? Like, why would I just stay on the phone with somebody who's not talking? Like, no. But what really peed me off was the fact that she was just like, I'm never going to be able to ease your mind. Like, that part. And I'm just like, no, I already told you because, I'm a type of person who is all about openness and honesty. And I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm not for the game. So I'm going to tell you off the back what I want and what I expect. So, of course, I told her how to ease my mind. So what makes you think that talking about dudes and niggas who want to fuck you and the ones that you fucked in the past and all this other stuff is going to ease my mind, let me think that you're not fucking with a dude? If you go away for a weekend and I can't contact you, you ain't saying nothing to me, like there's no communication, and the last time you went away for a weekend and there was no communication, you was fucking a nigga, like, yo, I've already told, if you really wanted to ease my mind, you would have eased my mind, but I can't ask you or expect you to ease my mind if we're not together. Like, that'd be silly for me to ask you to do something and I'm not even claiming you. You're not my girlfriend. Like, why would I expect you to change yourself? Point blank, period. I'm not trying to make anyone change themselves. Like, be yourself, like .com. I can make that option to leave or not. That's my choice. So of course I didn't go in, but I told her how I felt, because it's just like, nah, like, you're not gonna say that to me, like, oh, I can't ease your mind, so it's your fault. Like, nah, you didn't want to, and it's okay. It's really hard for people to treat me how I want to be treated, and it's just like weird to me. It's really hard for people to be honest to me, and that's what I was telling her. I was like, yo, it's really hard for people to be honest with me and open, honest. If you were really trying to be open and honest with me to ease my mind, I would have known. You would have just told me that weekend that you went to fuck some dude. You would have just said, hey, this is what's up. Not me finding out. That's being open and honest. It's not being open and honest if I had to find out something on my own. That's a problem to me. If I had to find out something, that's it. Like, point blank, period. .com. I should never have to question anything, find out new information on my own. Like, no. You should automatically tell me these things. Be open and honest, upfront all the time. That's the type of person I am. I'm going to be open and honest with you. Point blank, period. So I just hate how people are just so disrespectful and don't get what I'm saying. Like, if I expect this and I'm saying I want this and you don't give it to me, all right, bye. Like, you don't have to be in my life. I'm not wasting my time with you. That's a waste of time. Anyway, thank you for hearing me vent. Don't deal with people who don't respect your boundaries and your words and your worth. If you tell somebody not to do something and they do it, it's time to cut them off. Like, it's a billion other people in this world. Come on now, more than a billion. You can find somebody else, hopefully, I don't know, that'll respect you. I haven't had any good luck, really, with finding females who are just going to respect my boundaries and my words and know my worth. But hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you can be notified when I make a new video. Thank you for watching, loves. Bye.